there would be no point in Oasis if we weren't a live group, you know what I mean? Because we were a live band for 2 years before we even made a demo. You know, it's like that is what we're about. Basically, it's just like getting out there and playing in front of people. That is Oasis, you know what I mean? Although like the records are great, but until you've been at an Oasis concert, I'm on the stage looking that way, right? So even I don't understand it, but you know, people have told me it's like, well, it's all right. Everybody knows in the band and around the band who they are, what, and this includes me, what their function is in the group. And there's no moaning about it. You do what you do, and you do what you do, and you do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and everybody else does what that, and everybody, it's like, and other than that, it's like, shut up, you know what I mean? You do what you do, man, to get where you want to be. And it's to be at the top. The one thing about this band is, we do have like arguments and fights, but it's not behind each other's backs. It's not like waiting until the singer goes out of the room on the bus and then going, you know, slagging him off. It's like, we'd rather clip him around the ear, you know, and it's all up front with each other. Everybody knows where they stand, and that goes from the geezer who makes the tea on tour to like the songwriter, which is me. And everybody's equal in a sense that everybody's got a job to do, you know. And if someone doesn't do the job and they're getting out of order, then they get punched on the nose. I can walk down the streets, even like in New York City, and something that will happen, like cab drivers will shout out, "You're that dude out of Oasis in New York City," and that'll like completely freak me out. Although it shouldn't, but it does, you know. Each and every day I'll meet people who are into the group or something will happen in sort of like relation to the band, and it'll just like blow me away. I think people respect us because we don't play the game. We do to a point where it's like we are the hardest working band. Certainly, like in England, like without a doubt, we've been like on the road since, well, you know, for like 2 years. You know what I mean? We will do whatever it takes, you know, for the success that we want as a group. But there does come a point where it's like we won't play that corporate meet and greet, shaking hands with the record company boss. We'll like work hard and we'll do interviews and we'll do photographs and we'll go to radio stations and all the rest of it. And we'll do things like this because we want to be the biggest band in the world, but we won't sell our souls doing it, you know. We have to be true to ourselves, and we won't be made fools out of. People have said sometimes, oh, well, you've sort of like disrespected so many people on the way up. What happens if you meet them on the way down? And it's like, one, we ain't ever going to come down anyway. And if we do, we'll disrespect them on the way down as well.